G'day guys, so I've got another mod on the way, I think, and it's a mod that I promised a while ago, and it's called, well, Lydia. I'm not going to go and do the whole entire thing. Man, can you bugger off please, you son of a bitch? You're ugly looking. Far out. So, I'm going to go get myself Lydia, and we'll see what she looks like in my game. She's going to look identical to your game, no doubt. And I'm planning on doing something new, and I might even update some of the older mods. Like, not all of them, because some of them are built to look the way they look. Like, I'm planning on doing a Prothius update. So the Prothius is a mod where you can change presets. And I plan on doing it in a way where you'll be able to do that with followers. All my followers will have their own race, but they won't be race compatible supported, so you won't be able to put on custom eyes or custom assets into their files, right? So if you go to change into a different hairstyle that you really want it won't work because it's not race compatible. But what I will do is I'll add those eyes as options to that race and hairstyles as options to that race. So I'm planning on going back and not like Lyris or Core or Asami. I won't touch those guys when it comes to, because again their look is predefined by a different character in a different universe or a different time. Like Lyris is, I only made Lyris because of the hairstyle, and I only made Korra and Asami because of Legends of Korra. So I'm not going to go and make them look completely different. But mods like Cecilia, I plan on doing some added stuff to Cecilia. Giving her a new hairstyle, even more so like my own Cecilia, I plan on giving her a sort of a new eye set, and it might have to be brand new, to be honest with you, because I don't know how exactly it's going to work for people that have already got her as a follower, because of the simple fact that I'll be adding a new normal map. So anyway, I'll show you Lydia, and then I'll show you what I mean by at least Cecilia's Prothius sort of thing. Let's go have a look. Alrighty, here she is. Now, she hasn't got a never nude option, it's just I made actual underwear for her. As you can see right here. And they're separate items, so an underwear, undies, and a bra. So, I'm not going to remove those for the sake of YouTube. Now, if you're on the OSTIM Discord, you've no doubt seen me post a few erotic pictures of her. I don't do it on the Lovers Lab Discord because that shit's just full of food lovers. Like some really, like, man, look, I like there's adult parts of mods, but sometimes people take it too far. Like, I use it because it's immersive, man. You don't go out there slaying dragons or they're slaying a bit of puss at the end of the night, you know. But this Lovers Lab just takes it to the next level. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. So here she is. Now, she does have armor. Now, I will include this armor that I've got in the game, in the mod, but you're going to need guard armor replaced. You don't need it, you just need to have the assets installed. And it's all standalone stuff, so it will install on its own files. If you're using a mod manager, you just install it and then you turn the ESP off and this armor will show up. So let me show you. This will be her main rig, right? The rig. To shape her body. I made guard armor replacement body slide assets to shape her body. And this is kind of what she'll wear. You can also give the guard armor. If you already use guard armor replacer, that's great. I'll also add an option for, say, vanilla. I'm not going to go ahead and add like a helmet version for her or a shield or a sword, because if you want to use those versions of Lydia with the guard armor replacer, you're better off using guard armor replacer, since it's probably the #1 guard replacer mod in the game. Plus it also outfits the Stormcloaks. It makes them look seriously cool. So yeah, this is what Lydia will look like. She'll have a sort of broadier body. I'm not going to change her from the male walking to the female walking. I generally see that, you know, if they walk like that, it means they're soldiers. They're built like soldiers, you know. They're women that not into whole fancy this and fancy that. She'll have the same hair texture, the same hairs. But what I plan on doing with Prothius, alright, is I'll probably add a couple more, just for the sake of it. I'll plan on adding a couple more hairstyles, right? So, I also forgot to show you, but I'll show you as soon as I do that. Next page. So, I have her armor here, of course, which is the one you're seeing. But I also have clothing for her. So clothing to fit her body, which will no doubt be in the mod. Prothius. And Prothius things where I'll add like a hairstyle, maybe not the exact same hair texture, because you might want looking clean and fresh. I don't know. She's not really a noble character. She's not going to sit there for like an hour getting her hair done. You might want to take Lydia, since she's your housecar, your bodyguard, maybe a potential partner, or your current, bed sharer. You might want to make her look very good on a night out, because she's meant to be basically your bodyguard, but also you want your guard looking fine as shit on a night out. So appearance, preset, below preset, I don't remember what I call it, to be honest with you. Oop. There you go. So I'll add like hairstyles that will look like she can go out. And maybe some, and it'll be, honestly, I'll just add the hairstyles there. I don't plan on adding Prothius sort of updates. It'll be something like you go into race menu and she'll have in her race a lot more selected hairstyles. So she might have 5 or 6 hairstyles for a noble. She might have 4 or 5 hairstyles for a common. And I kind of want that because I love Prothius, man. It gives me the option to change NPCs and their look. So if I'm going out to a fine dinner, I want my bodyguard there. I'll have her there. Maybe I'll put a sword on the side or something, but she'll still look like she's made to be there as my companion. Not just some guard that stands in the corner looking like an idiot. Someone that's actually there, in person. And I really like that about Prothius, that you're able to make him look like a commoner. If they're at home, just guarding the place, got a sword on their hip, or they're combat ready, or they look fine at a fine dinner or something like that. So let's have another look. I don't know if I'll use that hairstyle. I'll use something like that to kind of make it look a bit more. And the reason I don't want to upload my ones is because I want you guys to make your own Prothius. So pick which hairstyle you want, what makeup you want, and you're good to go. You could even replace the original one by giving her some scars with breast menu overlays and stuff like that. But it'll be completely and utterly up to you what you do with Lydia. And that's the reason I want to do a Prothius update, to where you can apply presets. Now they will be limited. You're not going to be going to have crazy hairstyles. She's only going to be able to use the hairstyles that I provide into the mod. Right? So I'm just showing you sort of things that I want to show you. Stuff like this. So this is her guarding at home, and all this clothing is made to fit her body. So I kind of want her to be a universal sort of, she's not looking like the exact same. Because all my followers do that, man, and I'm totally against that, because again, Lydia and many of my other playable characters, and characters that I like having around, will have their looks updated and changed over time. So if I send Lydia back home just to guard the house, this is what she'll wear. If I have Lydia coming out, this is, that'll be the first look that you saw her as in this video. If I would take Lydia out to like dinner with like a noble or some shit, I will have her wearing the second one.
Don't go away mad.
So that is the design of what I want to do with the future Lydia mod, and I want to do it with Cecilia. So if you're interested, I'll release another video after this on sort of things. I don't know about Athelstad and Ragni. I'll definitely have a look at them, but I mainly want to do this for Cecilia, and we're going to have a look at that in another video. But I hope this is sort of, before I do that, I'm going to show you real quick what Lydia's armor will be in the actual mod. This will be Lydia's armor right here. So I kind of wanted to, I really wanted to have something unique. Now ignore the blue, it'll be changed to yellow for Whiterun. I highly suggest, even if you don't use a vanilla armor like myself anymore, is to get a vanilla texture replacer mod for like guard armors. Because if you use guard armor replacer, it's all custom assets in different files and run by an ESP. So if you reinstall a mod that changes the vanilla textures, it won't actually affect that mod at all. It will just make Lydia's armor look a lot better. So I wanted to go with something that was like night-worthy, because Skyrim housecarls are knights. They protect their Thane and their property with their lives. They're very 99%, 100% night worthy. They are knights. It's just they have a different sort of name for it, and different feeling for it. But I wanted Lydia to look absolutely fearsome, so this was quite fearsome looking. Yeah, this will be her armor. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm just going to get to start making the smaller things. Gradually get shit done over time. Within a couple of days, hopefully it'll come out. But yeah, I'm going to get started. Hope you guys enjoy.